Hello, my name's Katie Rushworth and today I want to talk through some of my favourite plants for wildlife. Now this garden has some fantastic shrubs for wildlife, really great, but it also has some spaces where it could handle something else. So in this first spot here I'm going to put a Viburnum Tinus, and it's a great shrub. It has these beautiful red stems and then these lush tiny flowers that kind of make these big clusters and they open up white. It will grow to about 1.5 meters, so it will fill this spot nicely, and if you do have to get it under control, if it does get too big for its boots, then you can trim it immediately after it's finished flowering and it will reflower again and kind of really reward you. Because it's evergreen, it gives lots of shelter for birds. It also berries as well, and it's got lots of nectar in its flowers, so it's a great wildlife shrub. Now one of my favourite trees in this garden is this mountain ash, and it has these amazing white berries on it. They're stunning, really beautiful, like gorgeous dangly earrings. I absolutely love it. It also has a mistletoe growing in this one, quite happily. It's managed to seed itself there. It's actually a parasitic plant, is a mistletoe, and it grows off the tree that it's seeded itself into. Amazing really. That also has berries, so brilliant for birds over the winter time. Really architectural, it's lovely. Now at the front of this bed I have a hardy geranium. Now hardy geraniums are super plants. They flower and flower and flower their socks off. They're great for ground cover too, so they will kind of really cover this space at the front which is currently bare with these beautiful magenta flowers. They flower for such a long time and they're great for bees. The bees absolutely love them. Under ultraviolet light, these actually glow blue. They look like little runways right to where the pollen and the nectar are, so it's a great plant. When it's finished flowering at the end of May, early June, you just need to cut the whole thing back to about 2 inches and it will send up all new leaves and all new flowers and will keep flowering right into autumn, which this has done really wonderfully. Super plant, and there's a hardy geranium for anywhere. They will grow in the shade, they will grow in the sunshine. Just check the variety and make sure you pick one that's right for your spot, but I defy you not to find one that will do well in your garden. This is also another super shrub for the birds to shelter, and it's a dogwood and it has great berries on it. Now it's usually grown for its red stems. This one has kind of got away with itself really, it needs a good prune if you ask me. You would usually prune it in the springtime and then it sends up new growth during the summer which is bright red. This variety gets bright red stems, it's stunning. And then once all its leaves fall off in autumn, which is almost about to, then it will show off those lovely red stems. Now the old growth in here you can just about see is green, and that's not so attractive actually. So I would cut this back now all the way to about 1.5 foot everywhere, and then it will send up lovely new stems all during the winter and next year and give me that lovely shiny red colour which is up at the top there, but I want down here to be able to see. But great for wildlife, they love sheltering in it, building nests, and they gorge on the berries too. One member of the wildlife community that I absolutely love are butterflies. And if there's anything that will get them into your garden, it's these scabious, or the butterfly plant as it's called. And you can get them in plum colours and purples and lilacs, things like that. They also come in pink, but these white ones look really modern and contemporary in this slate looking container. So I'm going to pop 2 of these in. They're also perennial, so they will come back year after year. And actually their seed heads are really attractive, so even after the flowers have gone, they give you something architectural to look at and admire. So if you keep deadheading them throughout the summer months, they will keep sending flowers up all year round. And when you deadhead something like this, you want to follow the stem all the way back to where it's growing from and nip it off there with some secateurs, and it will keep sending up new shoots. Pop those 2 in there. And I've got a couple of ivy to tuck around the front. Now you get all kinds of things nesting in ivy, especially wrens. Wrens absolutely love the stuff. They create like little caves in and amongst it. It's not really a nest. They will really like that. And there we have it, a butterfly brunch bar, really. So I'm going to put this near where I can sit on a morning and hopefully admire all the butterflies that visit. Now this plant should really be called bee magnet, but it's not. It's called Cotoneaster. It's a shrub, and this one has been pruned rather elegantly to make it a multi-stem, so it's got this lovely top to it. It flowers early in the year and it will be covered in flowers and covered in bees. They absolutely go mad for the stuff. And then it gets these amazing berries that look really autumnal, even Christmassy at this time of year. And it's really attractive too. For more plant facts, inspiration or how-to videos, visit silverlinetools.com.